What's going on, everyone? First, I just want to say I hope y'all had a great and happy Thanksgiving Day. For me, it was fantastic. We got to eat a ton of turkey, got to relax, got to see some family, watch some football. Overall, what a great day. And then that kicked us into Black Friday. So we got ideas for Black Friday recaps coming your way. But today we wanted to cover something new. And that is the announcement of the BrickLink Designer Program finalists for Series 3. For those of you that aren't familiar with the BrickLink Designer Program, basically what happens is lots of fans will go on and submit their mock builds to BrickLink, and then people all over the world go on and vote for them. And there are hundreds and hundreds of submissions. And then BrickLink takes the top voted ones and they narrow it down to 5 finalists. And then from those 5 finalists, they go through, they make some slight adjustments, and then they allow crowdfunding in order to create these. And then those who support it through crowdfunding can then order them. So BrickLink just announced their 5 finalists. So we wanted to go ahead and take a look. And as you can see, the 5 finalists for Series 3, these designs are chosen for crowdfunding that'll begin in October 2024. So October of next year, you can begin crowdfunding these so that way you can get your hands on them. And as you can see, the 5 finalists, the Harbor Master's Office, the Art of Chocolate, the Forest Stronghold, Camping Adventure, and the Lost City. So I just wanted to take a deeper dive into each one of those. And the first one is the Harbor Master's Office. And this one just screams that old Lego ideas bait shop. The one from a couple years ago, I have it in my backlog. I have it built, but I do not have it on display in my city. But as you can see, this thing looks very nice. You can see that it's up on pillars. You can see the no wake, slow down, Harbor Master's Office. And if we open it up and look at it, you can see that it comes apart like a modular, what appears to have a kitchen and living room, as well as a bed to sleep in. This is a really cool set. I really like the way that it's put together. Here's another look at the interior of the base floor. Very cool designs. Really like this one. Here's the upstairs bedroom. You can see you get a ladder to climb up into that loft area. And it's a very simple design, but a very cool design. Lots of details and very, very cool looking. I personally, this is not my favorite of the 5 finalists, but it is a really nice build, and it will look especially nice for people who have Lego cities and they have that ocean beachy area with the lighthouse and the bait shop and all of that as well. Ultimately, this set is very, very cool. And you can see here, designs announced November of this year. And then they were refining the finalist designs between December 1st and September of next year. And then the crowdfunding begins. So that's the first one, Harbor Master's Office. Then we can go to the second option, which is the Art of Chocolate. And this one just looks magical. I really like this one. I would love to get this and add it to my Christmas city. Just look at the detail on this, the flowers, the snow, the roof textures, the building textures. This massive Lego chocolate making container, very cool. The chimneys, I mean, it just, so many cool designs. I mean, this thing just looks brilliant. I'm very interested to see, just from the exterior, what they are going to do to make this better or change it up. And then you can see that it opens like a book from the outside, and inside you have a tasting room, the entrance hall, the chocolatiers room, a kitchen, the chocolate making process. So you have the roasting, grinding and mixing, and then the molding. I mean, that is just so cool. And I love how it opens up from the back. I think this is kind of like the Haunted Mansion that we have right here, where it opens differently than a regular modular. And I think that's really cool because you can still build this into a modular setup and put it on mills plates and all of that and incorporate it into your city. Really, really love the way this thing looks. The details on this is just immaculate. And I mean, what better way to have this addition to your Christmas set? It makes complete sense why this is a finalist. And I can see this one being a very, very hot commodity once it gets released. And me personally, this one I think is just awesome. Very cool. The minifigures look great. Really excited to see what BrickLink does with this to make this even better. Then the Forest Stronghold, and this one is a very nice, would be very nice to set aside. The Lion Knight's Castle, you could see this just has nostalgia written all over it from my childhood. Growing up, building those sets, love the way that it looks. Lots of forest hideout details in this. You can see that the backside is open, and I mean, this thing just looks really cool. I don't have a medieval time landscape design yet, but this would be a very nice, lovely addition to that. I think it looks great. The inspiration behind this, you can see clearly where it's come from, and I just think it looks great. I love this little army scarecrow. Such a cool idea. Such cool the way they went about getting this and putting this together. Very, very cool. And even though it's not my favorite, I would love to get my hands on something like this to put in with that Lion Knight's Castle. And then the next one is Camping Adventure. And this one's a smaller set, but it's really cool to look at. I mean, you got the little RV, the fall tree, you got the squirrel, you got them at the campfire. And it's a very nice little set. This is probably my 5th favorite of them. But all in all, I think this would look amazing next to that A-frame cabin. You know, just that whole camping fairgrounds type of layout. I know a lot of people have that foresty area in their city, so I think this one would look amazing with it. And then lastly, another very insanely detailed build is the Lost City. My favorite thing about the Lost City is these built statuesque figurines guarding the Lost City. And then you capture the details. I mean, look at that roofing, the pillar action, the creativity is just absolutely amazing. I'm mind blown at this. The details in this is just insane. It's got some Indiana Jones feels mixed with Raiders of the Lost Ark, all kinds of Jumanji feels. Very, very cool. Very sleek design as well. I love the way that there's not a lot of studs showing. The build just looks extremely intricate, and I think that is super awesome, the way that they designed this whole set. This set also looks like it has a lot of hidden features in it as well, and man, I just think that would look really cool displayed in a foresty area as well. So those are your 5 finalist designs. Now keep in mind, you will also have the options. Series 4 is going to be announced in January of 2024. Series 5 in May. Series 6 in September. So they got a lot of things coming. And it's really cool to just see these. And now that I know a little bit more about the crowdfunding and how this situation works, I am really looking forward to supporting these builds and hopefully getting my hands on some of them. So let me know what y'all think. If you have any other additional details as how this process works, please comment below, because I also would love to understand more on how this process works, and I know some of the other viewers would love that as well. I know there's a couple consistent viewers of mine who I'm sure have much more details and much more knowledge of this whole situation than I do. So please feel free to comment and let us know, you know, what you think of these, the more of the process and all of that, because I just can't wait to see these come to fruition. So that's what we got for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving and a great Black Friday. Let me know what y'all think. Give this video a thumbs up. subscribe to our channel. That is the best way to support us, and turn on those notifications so you know when we're posting our videos. But for now, thank y'all for joining us. As always, stay creative, and we will see you next time.